The third quarter seemed like you guys, that's where you won the game, 27-19. How did you see that sort of laid the platform for the rest of the game?
Well, obviously I don't know Canberra had an issue with Jade. She didn't have a great first half, so whether that was the coach is just trying to save her for the next game, or there was an injury problem or something, so she's really their engine, and I thought we did a great job to guard her in the first half and forced a ton of tough shots. And so when the third quarter came, the first couple of minutes we really focused on trying to lock the game away then.
And then one particular person that sort of stood out in that third quarter and fourth quarter was Kayla George. Talk about her progression and how you think she's finally starting to find her feet in Flames colours now.
Well, it was all her activity defensively, so I think that she got some confidence in her pick and roll defence, and then she was using her wingspan to full impact and generating some steals and deflections. So I thought she had a huge impact on the game defensively.
Diddy, how do you see that? You seemed like that first half you were everywhere.
I felt great. I think my teammates do a really good job at finding me. Guy tells me a lot to cut, and I think that's something that I've taken and making my own. And I think my teammates like Kayla and Paige do a really good job at finding me, so it felt great.
Finally, you've now won 3 straight. How's the team feeling going to that crucial Flyers game now?
It feels good. It's always good going in with some momentum, and I think that's exciting, especially in a game like the Flyers where we kind of need a win. And so I'm excited to go play against them on Thursday. It's a great team, and I'm excited to see how we match up against them this time.
There were times when, in this game at the beginning, where even a 4-point break seemed like a 20-point break. At what point did you start to feel comfortable with the way the scoring was going?
We pushed it to... basketball, if you're at 20 and they hit 3 shots and it's 12 and then they've got great momentum, then in many regards you've got to reset the entire game. So that's basketball, it can reset so quickly. But I think that as time became the Caps' enemy and then the score pushed sort of around that 25 mark, I thought that we were just never going to surrender that lead.
Defensively, Kayla broke up a lot of the Caps scoring opportunities. Some of it seemed to be down to her height advantage over the Caps players. Was that something that you were actively trying to push forward?
Well, yeah, we knew we had to guard them well because we've had 2 very tight games with them through the season. So I really respect the work that Villi has done with that team, and they're dangerous. So we went in at half time and I thought we had guarded Jade correctly. Alex Sharp's having a great season, and I thought we did a good job to keep her out of her spots. And then Didi's defence on Monica Okoye was exceptionally good. So they're probably their 3 main targets. I felt we'd shut down really well. And then, a bit of excitement at the end with some young players on and giving up some easy buckets and stuff. So I would have been happier if the scoreline was say 60 that we gave up, but it just ballooned out a little bit at the end.
Paige Bradley has improved a lot in the last 3 rounds, especially her on-ball defence. What do you attribute those improvements to?
Just a very high work rate. So consistently our hardest worker at practice day in, day out. She's had a very rugged introduction to the league, and I think that the first thing that was a shooting that fairly deserted her early on. So now it's just great to see her get some confidence because she's tried to take on and embrace everything that I've wanted her to do at both ends of the floor, and she was getting no rewards for it, and that puts you mentally in a very tough place. So I'm very proud of her because she hasn't dropped a bundle in terms of work rate, and now she's got some confidence and getting the rewards for it. So very pleased with where she's at.
And Didi, you were everywhere tonight. You scored, you defended. You look like you're feeling a whole lot more comfortable in with the team and as part of the team, how are you finding the mechanics of the team and how it works for you?
I think I'm really fortunate to be with a really great team and a team that really took me in and embraced me in my, weird playing style. So I think that it's all to my teammates, it's all Coach Guy for putting me in the positions that they put me in, honestly.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.